All right, man. DeAndre Hopkins got paid this morning. He signed a 2-year extension worth just over $54 million with an annual salary of just over $27 million. Also, he received just over $42 million at the guaranteed at the signing bonus. So let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, and basically this is gonna impact what Kenny Galloday did. Now I think he get the full $42 million at signing. I know Julio Jones, it came down to the 23rd and a half hour last year to get his money right before they paid the Vikings. And he got this monster $60 million, I forget how long it was, extension. And he got like 61 or like the $64 million at signing. So, they said his annual salary in year 2023 and year 2024 with the Cardinals, DeAndre Hopkins, is going to just be over $27 million a year. So I don't see Kenny Galloday taking anything less than $20 million to stay with the Detroit Lions. But let's talk about it. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And I say that because, you with contracts, you want to project, where you're going to be. Not where you at now, but you're going to want to project where you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? So right now, people say, oh, Galloday worth 15, but you see Michael Thomas getting 20. You see Amari Cooper, who he better than becoming the highest paid receiver. Now you see, the Texans couldn't pay Hopkins. He had 3 years left on his deal, wanted a new deal. The Cardinals got him. They extended him about 2 years. Now Galloday is going to want to be up there with them. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, Detroit always get taxed, and Ndamukong Suh had a different tax for Detroit than he did Miami and other teams, is because obviously Miami don't have state tax, but also that's kind of where you want to live at in Miami. Even though Ndamukong Suh never reached the pinnacle again that it had been in Detroit. But he wanted more money staying in Detroit because, for one, you're not going to win in Detroit. You're not going to get to Super Bowls. You're not going to get to the playoffs. This is the perception. And this has been the reality, for quite some time. It hurts your brand. Remember, Lomas Brown did that article last year we talked about where he said if he didn't play for the Lions or playing for the Lions hurt his chances at being being a Hall of Famer. And that's what you got to look at. When you're not a winning franchise, it's not the Lions. Looking at the Jags, the Browns. When you're not winning, you don't get the recognition. I mean, Corey Dillon balled out for years with the Cincinnati Bengals, and he never got his recognition. Until he got to New England, Corey Dillon belonged in the Hall of Fame. We've seen him play. We played against Corey Dillon in the Cincinnati Bengals, for us who are old enough to remember. He was running all over the Lions most of the time. He was one of the best backs I've seen that never get talked about. And, when you stay in bad situations, now players are starting to wake up and say, I won't get the sponsorships. I won't get the national notoriety. I won't get the big commercials. So I want more to stay with Cincinnati, or I want more to stay with Cleveland, or I want more to stay in Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? Or I want more to stay in Detroit. And that was the Ndamukong Suh whole thing. They didn't mind paying more to keep Matthew Stafford. They didn't mind more to pay to keep Calvin Johnson, because Calvin Johnson was going to be worth the price of admission. Jersey sales, people, they can price it up real high wherever you in Ford Field because people want to see Calvin. So that's kind of what it was. And for Kenny Galloday, he shouldn't take nothing less than 20. And if they don't pay me by game one, I don't want to be back. I'm sorry, Bob. That's just the way it got to be. The Lions want to pussyfoot around and pay sorry ass Taylor Decker. Somebody came on my channel. Oh, he played a more important position. He suck at the position. That's a known fact. He's an okay pass rusher and a shitty run blocker. People say, well, Matthew Stafford is still the best. No, he's not. Kenny Galloday is the best player on this team right now. The second best is Frank Ragnow. To me, they rank higher at their position, just in my opinion, than Matthew Stafford does at his. Now, Matthew Stafford is still the most important player, but if I'm Galloday, if I don't get my contract by the time the Bear game kick off, I'm done. And now it's worse that DeAndre Hopkins got paid with 3 years left on his deal, and they didn't pay Decker, they didn't pay Dow. You know what I'm saying? They didn't brought in Trey Flowers, they didn't pay Justin Coleman. You know what I'm saying? And now even they played Quadre Diggs, and now it's time for me to get paid. And now it's getting worse and worse. Not only did Tre'Davious White get his money, DeAndre Hopkins got his money, and somebody else just got paid as well too. You know what I'm saying? I want my money. And now Galloday is going to command $20 million on the market. I'm telling you. He at least worth 20 if Hopkins is almost worth 30. He younger. He playing in a market that he going to lose sponsorships and money because they don't win. So he going to up the price. Anything less than 20 for Galloday It's on the Lions. The Lions could have paid him in the beginning of the summer. They could have been paid this guy. They could have got him at $17.5 or $18 million. They could have paid him, and they didn't. Now the price is jumping up. Julio got paid last year. Now Hopkins got paid. All these people getting their money. And then again, these days keep going by. Just let you know, Bob Quinn organization suck. And Galloday want to get his money now. But they paid the white boy all that money. They paid Big V all that money. And Big V ain't nowhere near as Kenny Galloday. And Decker ain't nowhere near as Kenny Galloday, good as him. It is what it is, man. But let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, YouTube question. Twitter is the fastest way. Want to make a donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate is to share the video. Don't forget, we did the prediction video for the Bears and Lions Week 1 game. That's already up. This last video I dropped. Also, we did the odds. Talked about the spread, the over and under, the best plays for Sunday game versus the Bears and the Lions. Check that video out. But I appreciate the love, support. Don't forget, check my backup with my other channel up, Goodfellas Sports TV. Right here on YouTube, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. And also check out the backup channel just in case something happens to the channel, Motor City Sports Talk 2.0. One time for the one time we gone.